questions 1 through 10 on the 2003 Grade 7 Gauss Math Contest. 3.26 times 1.5. If you got your calculator, and calculators are allowed on this contest, you can type that in and you'll get an answer of 4.89. Since calculators are allowed, you don't need to do this the long way, which is by shorthand. So 4.89, key to this question is that because it's the first question and you'll be rushing because you have a limited amount of time, you might circle the wrong one and move on, because all of these are exactly the same in terms of their digits. So take 5 seconds, take 10 seconds, look at the answer choices carefully, and select B. The value of 9 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1. Let's do the brackets first. 7, and then this is 3, and then 7 minus 3 is 4. So 2, the answer is C. The value of 30 plus 80,000 plus 700 plus 60. I'll line them up here from biggest to smallest. 60 and 30. And then just like a basic addition question, let's add them up. This, of course, is all 0. This is 6 plus 3, which is 9. This just gives you 7, 0, and 8. So same advice for this one. Take 5 seconds, look at the answer choices clearly, and make sure that you select the right one, because the digits tend to be all the same. You might select A and then move on, and then later be heartbroken that you selected the wrong one. So 80790 is choice D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 over 4 plus 5 plus 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3, the numerator is 6. 4 plus 5 plus 6, the denominator is 15. And in lowest terms, this would be 2 over 5, which is answer choice C. In a survey, 90 people were asked, "What is your favorite pet?" The responses were recorded and then graphed. In the graph, the bar representing favorite pet is dog has been omitted. How many people selected a dog as their favorite pet? So the other choices they give you numbers for, right? For cat, it's 25. For fish, it's 10. Bird is 15. And other is 5. And dog, they don't tell you, so we'll just call that D for dog. But they do tell you that the total is 90. So that basically means when you add all these up, it will total 90. So let's do that. 25 plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 is 55. And you add the D, and that equals 90. So D basically equals 90 minus 55. And therefore D is equal to 35. So 35 people responded dog as their favorite pet. So that would mean number 5 is choice E. Travis spikes his hair using gel. If he uses 4 mLs of gel every day, how many days will it take him to empty a 128 ml tube of gel? So I have 128 mLs, and every day he uses 4. So 128 divided by 4 would give you the number of days, and that is 32. So 32 days is how long this 128 ml tube of gel will last him if he's using 4 every day. So 6, the answer is A. An expression that can be placed in the box to make the equation 3 times 6 times 9 over 3 is equal to box over 2. So 3 times 6 times 9 over 3 is equal to this unknown over 2. Okay, no problem. The first thing I notice is that this 3 and that 3 can cancel. So we do that, and then this 2, we can bring it over and cross multiply. So 2 times 6 times 9, like that. And that's it. The good news is they've left it in that form. So just look at number 7's answer choices and match the one that we got, and you'll see that it is choice C. The words punk CD for sale are painted on a clear window. How many of the letters in the sign look the same from both sides of the window? I'm not certain if this new generation knows what this means. CD, for example, is compact disc. That was something that existed when I was younger, when you wanted to buy music, and now nobody buys music anymore. They just download off the internet. Punk rock was a genre of music, and does it exist anymore? I don't even know. But anyhow, let's go on with this question here. So basically what they're saying is that, what do these letters look like if they are reflected inside a window on the other side? So I'll try my best to see if I can draw them, what they would look like. All right, let's see. A P would be like this. A U would be exactly the same. N would be like this. K like that. C like this. D would be reversed, of course. F, O, R, S, A, L, and E. So I hope that I did those correct. Let's see, which of them look exactly the same? All right, well, the U does, the O does, and the A does. And I think that's it. So for number 8, there's 3 of them, right? So the answer is A. Spencer was walking home from school when he realized he had forgotten his homework. He walked back to school, picked up his homework, and then walked home. The graph shows his distance from home at different times. In total, how far did he walk? So let's concentrate first on this part right there. It's going from 1,000 to 800. Now, that basically means that initially he was 1,000 meters from home. And then by the time he got to this point, he was 800 meters from home. That means he's walking home. And that's exactly what they say in the question. So how far did he walk? Well, he went from 1,000 to 800, so he walked 200 meters. So initially, that first segment is 200 meters. Then when he got to this point right here, he realized, uh-oh, I forgot my homework. So he starts walking back to school. So then he walks in this part of the graph. And how many meters is that? Well, initially it was 800, then it ends up at 1,000, so that is also 200 meters. And then once he gets his homework, he walks all the way back home. And that distance is 1,000, all the way dropping down to 0, so that's 1,000 meters. So in total, 200 plus 1,000, which is 1,400. So therefore, 1,400 meters is the total distance he walks during that process. In the diagram, 3 lines meet at points A, B, and C. If ABC is 50, ACB is 30, the value of x is. Well, they've labeled it for us, and therefore this angle in here, if we call that y, the sum of the angles of any triangle always add up to 180. So that means that y plus 50 plus 30 is 180. So y, therefore, will be 180 minus 50 minus 30. So y is going to be 180 minus 80, which is 100. Okay? And therefore, now we can proceed to looking at x and y. The angles about a line like that are always equal to 180. So in our case, it's x plus y that are equal to 180. And 180, therefore, would be x plus 100, because y is equal to 100, and therefore x is equal to 80. So 10, the answer is A.